Hey everyone, welcome back to another writing video. My name's Alyssa and this is my channel. I'm pre-recording some videos this morning because I am up really early and it's actually Wednesday when I'm filming this, but this is going up on Saturday, and then the next one that I'll be filming is going up on Monday. So you will be seeing me in the same outfit in the next two videos. So in my last video I talked about how I outline. This time it's going to be how I name my characters and like the whole process with naming characters, because I was watching Emma Letterman and she did a whole video on how she named her characters and just her love for names, and I thought it would be very fun to do. I'm going to try and make this quick as well. So my favorite things to do in writing is naming characters, chapter headings. That should be a video too. So I'll do a video on naming chapter headings as well as titles. Anyways, I just love naming characters, especially if they're fantasy, because you can make them as weird and quirky as you want or as normal as you want. So in my book Zamora, which I have right here, it is not for sale, by the way. This is just my proof copy of the 4th draft, and I'm currently working on the 5th one, or 5.2 technically. Anyways, in this book I have names like Griffin Hale, who is one of the main characters, and Azora Snow, as well as Zamora Hale, which is the title of the book. I did change the font because in this whole cover is going to be changing, but I have weird names like those, and then I have very simple names like Eddie, which is one of my favorite names actually to use in a bit, like it just fits the fantasy world, or at least my fantasy world. And I don't know, like I have a whole list of names on here and that I'll go through in a minute, but one of my favorite things to do is look at name generators. So I look up fantasynamegenerator.com, I think it is. I'll try to leave it in the description box if you're having a hard time with names, but that's one of the things that I use to help name my characters. They also have places and like countries and other fantasy names from other books like Lord of the Rings, Narnia maybe, I'm not sure, just a whole range of places that you can, like on the website it has a whole bar that has a bunch of different things that you can look through for names. And it's very funny sometimes to see the type of names because I can't even pronounce most of them. And they have things like Viking names, fairy names, elf names, and anything else you can possibly think of on that site. And that's my favorite one to use, so I will link it down below. And some of my favorite names, there are names that I will use and will not use for characters. Sometimes I just write down a name that I like, and I put it all in my OneNote app, which is one of my favorite apps ever. So if you're a writer or you're in school, you should get the OneNote app because it looks like this. That's all of my like note things, if you can see it. Sorry for saying a lot. It's still morning. My mind's still waking up. It's 5:45 in the morning. In the morning right now. But I have a huge, like, long list of first names. Some are simple, like Max. Max is one of my favorite names because it was the name of our very first dog that we ever got. And then there's names like Alex and Carlos and Shay Marie. I don't know where I got that name from or how I got that name. Then there's Toby, kind of like Tobey Maguire. Actually, that's exactly where I got that name. Or Phoenix, I know has been used as a name. There's Nick, I know 2 or 3 Nicks in my life, and Andrew, I know 2, one family friend and then one friend from church named Andrew or Drew. Malia, Lauren Cohen, Andy, Adam, West, Kalira, Brandon, Luke, as in Luke Skywalker. That's always been one of my favorite names, not just because it's Luke Skywalker's name. Aaron, I know someone's dad named Aaron, and Glenn Ree. I have box with his face on it because I have a large action figure kind of thing of him. And Remy, I know someone named Remy. May, I knew someone named May. Laura, Maya, Bree, Janos, Ramos, Asher, Cassie, Zuri. I think Zuri is one of those really pretty names that's so sweet and smooth. Names can be sometimes hard, but you also want to make sure when naming characters or places that it has some kind of meaning to you, because you're going to be stuck with that name. Like with Griffin Hale. I don't know why I called him Griffin Hale. I know I got Griffin partly from Gryffindor, and also I love the name Griffin. Hale, I don't know where the heck I got Hale from, but I am stuck with that name. I cannot change the name. I can't change any of the names that I have in here. And that's one thing that you have to think about when you're naming your characters. So make sure it's a name that you absolutely love, otherwise you're going to look back at it later, like years from now, and think, crud, I should have picked a different name because I absolutely hate it right now. And there are names like the name Thomas. I probably won't use that name unless it's in a contemporary book, because that name's already taken in The Maze Runner. Plus, I like that name, but it also reminds me of someone that was really mean to me in elementary school to high school, and so I probably won't use that name. There's these little things that you need to think about when naming characters. I also named a character in this after my best friend, which she was kind of mad about me. Like, she liked me naming a character after her, but I ended up killing that character off at the end, and she was like, and now she uses that against me, kind of like, well, you're gonna kill anyone else off, you kill me off. So you do have to be kind of cautious, I guess, when naming characters, but you also want to have it be meaningful at the same time. And that's how I kind of look at going about naming characters or naming places in general in your books. And that is it for this video, because I don't want to drawn on too long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down below, or by giving it a big thumbs up, as well as commenting. Let me know what your favorite names are down below, and what your methods of name calling or name picking that you use, because that I've always found names interesting. Oh, also I love looking at meanings of names. So like Suriel, it's an angelic name. I'm trying to wonder where my notebook is, because I wrote it down. It's one of those mini notebooks up there. Anywho, I love looking up meanings of names. So type up a name like your name, for example, and see what the meaning is, and see if it fits your character then. If it doesn't, move on to the next name and continue on like that. Anyways, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more writing videos, because I'm doing an entire writing series to start off the year. And if you have any writing related videos that you would like to see from me, I am doing a writing monthly vlog, or a monthly writing vlog, as well as a monthly reading vlog on my Booktube channel. The writing one is going to be on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!